looking dress that I got at Ross. It's cute. I like it. So I'm gonna brush my hair and I'm gonna talk maybe a little bit or a lot, depending on my mood, my moodsy. My thought is you should never hold a grudge or just let anything consume you. Because I'm not saying that in the past, like I've never been annoyed by things or upset by things, but I feel like ultimately at the end of the day, any kind of grudge you have about something or just like beef or whatever you want to call it, I feel like it keeps you from focusing on more introverted, happy things that you just, enhance your life. And I know a lot of people are like, but I need to hold on to this thing. And look, there's a lot of things that are happening in the world that I don't like and I don't agree with. But there have always been a lot of things that are happening in the world that nobody likes and most people don't agree with. Like, there's just a lot of stuff. Like, honestly, if it were up to me, like, I would think in 2025 we should have a world built on peace and prosperity. But I don't know. There's a lot of people, they don't want peace. They don't want prosperity. They don't want most people to do better. They like the friction lives, but I don't like those things. Like, I prefer a world of peace and tranquility, but unfortunately, this is the world we live in, where there's friction and there's always going to be a headline, something kind of not good, but I feel like the only thing you can really do as a human being is to build other human beings up. That's really the only thing you can do. And for me, in my case, I just choose to live more of an introverted life because the social life just doesn't, it's not for me. Like, some people they love like social environments, they love like being around lots of people, that's what makes them tick. Like, for me, not so much. I just really want to live a quiet little life. Okay, so I know a lot of people are into brush styling and they use lots of gel in their hair, but I don't wear my hair, like, my hair is wavy, but I don't wear it loose. But the thing is, I feel like if you just put leave-in conditioner and braid your hair, you're still gonna get waves in your hair. But I personally just don't want to wear my hair loose. That's not my thing. Like, there's just so many different ways you can style your hair. For me, I've always had my own hairstyling technique that I prefer, and I've tweaked it over time, of course. I use like this. What I do now is I've been using this leave-in detangling spray, which I water down when I run out of it because I want to keep using it. And I just really like this stuff, and I like to brush my hair whenever I style it because I wear my hair in braids and updos, and I like to keep all the knots out of my hair. That's just how I like to do it, though. Everybody has their own hairstyling technique, way that they do it, you know? Everybody has their own way, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. I don't feel like there's inherently one right or wrong way to style hair because people will be like, this is the hair routine that you must follow because they saw your local influencer say that this was the routine that everybody must follow. But then next month or 3 months from now, your local influencer, this is something, why am I calling influencers your local influencer? I don't know. You could have a local influencer, but I don't really know what influencers do because I just do what I do. Like, you know, there might be some influencers who post things that resonate with me. Sometimes there are a few of them that do, but in general, I don't know. I've been on YouTube for a long time. And I had a YouTube channel before influencers were really a thing. I mean, I guess they kind of were, but I feel like, yes, influencers were a big thing several years ago, but I feel like the pandemic just kind of made what an influencer is like a really, really, really big thing. I'm not saying there weren't influencers before then, but I just think more people started going online and started posting content online, and then you started having like a certain type of content creator. I don't know, whatever you want to call them, right? But at the end of the day, you just need to follow a routine or create a routine that works for you. And for me, I love to brush my hair, but that's just my preference. And I have, ever since I discovered like the Unbrush and the Unbrush Dupe, those are my favorite brushes. Like, I do still have a wet brush, but I find that these two guys, they're more like a wide tooth comb, like, because the wide tooth comb will get into your hair and it kind of separates your hair. But the thing I love about like the Unbrush and the Unbrush Dupe that I have is they kind of like make your hair just fuller. It feels fuller when you brush it out with those. That's just my preference, and I really like it. This thing has mostly become water, and I don't mind if it gets on me. It's just it gets all over you. But that's how I do it. Some people wouldn't like this, but if it's like leave-in conditioner, I love it. I love this new one that I found. The reason I like this one is that it has amidimethicone, and it just detangles your hair really nicely. Like, your brush just goes through it like very softly, and I love it. It's not one of my new favorite ones, but I use other ones too. Like, I also have like this one that I got at Dollar Tree. I have another one that I use sometimes. It's the Aussie one, but I just haven't been using it as much anymore, but I still use it. This one has a lot of oil in it. Though. I feel like this one just moisturizes the ends, whereas when I water this one down, it still has some of the detangler in it. So for me, the goal is I do want some moisture in my hair when I brush it out. I like that. Just makes brushing easier, you know. And you can either use this brush or you can use the unbrushed. I like them. They're good for me, but you have to find out what's good for you. I think they're good. Like this one, this unbrushed dupe, I think is just as good as the unbrushed, and I bought this guy for $1.25 at the Dollar Tree, and this one was like 18 something on Amazon. So I don't know. They work for my hair. But do they work for your hair? I don't know. You'd have to test it out. I like them better because they don't tug on your hair and they go through your hair. And I still do like the wet brush. But I will say this. I don't use boar bristle brushes. I don't use... there's another brush I used to use. It was like a goodie type brush that was like a paddle brush. And I don't like those anymore. I like these brushes because they have the flexible tines on them. Yeah, and so right now, like, even though I have a lot of brushes, the things that I've been using that I love are the wide tooth comb. Like, when I wash my hair, I use this guy first and then these brushes. And sometimes I use my wet brushes occasionally, but I feel like lately I've been more into these ones. Just because I feel like you can go through the hair and it doesn't catch and it just detangles easier for me. Really, my only goal with it is to make sure I can brush my hair before I braid it, you know, because I'm going for wearing my hair like in a braided style today, or sometimes I take the braids and I put them in updos. I'm not going for like wearing my hair loose, like, so I guess it depends on what you're trying to do with the brush, you know. That was my own. And I know a lot of people, they like talk about like these strategic scalp massages they do. I don't know. I just kind of massage my scalp when I'm brushing my hair. And I also feel like when you're brushing your hair, it just like creates natural massaging. I don't know. I just do what's intuitive. Like, I'm not following, like, a lot of people, they have like this very specific routine, but I just believe in gentle hair care, and that's what's worked for me like forever, is gentle hair care. I price gentle hair care over like specific products. Like, if you're gonna tug on your hair, it doesn't matter how immaculate the product is or the brush. That's not good for you or your hair. And it just, like, I don't, like, I try to create a space cushion for brushing my hair because I just really love to brush my hair. It just feels so nice and therapeutic, and I enjoy doing it. It's like my favorite part of self-care is just brushing my hair very gently. I love, love, love doing it. So, like, I would get up early enough, like, if I have to go somewhere that day, I don't know, I get up a few hours early so I have time to relax, do what I want, and still brush my hair, because I don't ever want to be one of those people that feels like they have to, like, rush, you know. Like, I like to take my time doing things. I don't like the feeling of being rushed. So yeah, I do believe in getting up earlier. Just go to bed earlier that night if you need more sleep or something, you know. That's my take. Like, I just don't see the point of rushing in the morning. I don't like that feeling. Like, I don't like the feeling of, oh, you have to hurry because you woke up late or something. No, you have to be early everywhere and to everything. Like, this is, like, I feel like, I don't know what it is, but a lot of Americans are just not good at being on time, and I never understood that. Like, I would feel like, look, I can understand once or twice, but if you're late, like, all the time, and then people don't seem to have any, like, anxiety about it, or they don't feel, Like, it's kind of disrespectful. I just think it's disrespectful to you and other people not to be on time. I've always believed that, like, all of my life. And I'm never late, and I'm a pedestrian. So I feel like if I'm walking and I'm never late, how is it that people who are driving have the excuse to be late? I just don't think there's an excuse for that. I'm not saying once in a while, like, things happen, there are emergencies. But this whole culture, like, I'm running late, I'm gonna get out my camera and film. I'm like, well, if you're running late, like, I hope that's a joke, right? Personally, because I just feel like, yeah, I wouldn't want to do that to other people. I just feel like it just doesn't feel respectful to other people or yourself to be like, yeah, I'm running late. But no, I don't get it. Just get up earlier, guys. Like, leave earlier. That's my whole thing. Oh, hi, Renard. I'm glad you're still around. I haven't seen you in a bit. Although I haven't been going live as much lately. I still like to go live, but I had just gone a little bit less lately just because, I don't know. I still love live streams, but sometimes I just need a break once in a while, you know, and whatnot. I still love to do it. I still love going live, and I still love talking about my ideas on hair care. You know, the ones that work for me, and I just believe in being very gentle with your hair. I think being gentle with your hair is going to be the best thing you can do to help grow it long. Like, honestly, just don't tug on your hair. Don't be rough with your hair. Like, treat your hair gently. Treat yourself gently. Treat other people gently. Like, I am a channel that's all about having the soft edge in life. Like, I love... Like, look, sometimes I like hard edges, like in artwork or architecture, but when it comes to the way that I interact with people and myself, I love a soft edge. And I don't get the hard edge culture. Like, a lot of people, like, look, I love living in California. I love nature. And there are a lot of soft edge people in Southern California, but, like, the hard edge, that's not for me so much. Like, people that cut you off, that can't stop at intersection for you to cross the street, like, I think we just need to slow down sometimes. And you can slow down and live in Southern California. You just need to get up a little bit earlier, you know, my take. Like, get up earlier. Don't be running late all the time. But yeah, I think I do like this brush, honestly. Like, because look, this is the dupe, and you can find it at the Dollar Tree. Or you can get, like, the Unbrush Original. I also saw one at Walmart that's like a goodie brand of it. But it's a good brush. I like it. I like its concept. Apparently it was before it went viral on TikTok, that's how I heard about it, to be honest with you. And it ended up being like one of my favorite brushes. And I have other brushes, but these are just very nice, and they go through your hair very nicely, and they feel good when they go through your hair. And I have no complaint about that. Like, yeah, I like a brush that easily goes through my hair and feels nice and doesn't tug on my hair, you know? I like that. I do like that in a brush. I just like to do a lot of random things with my hair that feel intuitively good at the moment, you know? Guess I'm all about that. Does that mean I get a lot of detangling spray on myself? Well, this is watered down detangling spray, probably. But, you know, hey. I like that sort of thing. And it doesn't bother me. If you don't like it, don't do it that way. course, after you brush your hair, run your brushes under the cap. Just keep them nice and clean. I'm about continuously running my brushes on the top. Like, I like it. It makes me feel good. You know, it's just how I do it. Other people do it many different ways. This is just the way that I do it, you know? It's just my method. It felt good, but I was like, I don't feel like I have the leverage in it. Okay, so that's round one. I'm putting a hair tie in my hair. I have more rounds of what I want to do. I have this cool scrunchie that I wore the other day. It looks like a rose. It's so cute. I really like this one. Very adorable. I'm trying to feel like what's inside of it that gives it this form. I probably shouldn't I want to keep it intact. So I probably shouldn't push on the back of it, but it feels like cardboard or something. But it's very cute. It looks like a rose. I'm trying to figure out where did the rose go? I'm on top, right? Most of our top. hair curls up on the ends like this because I have wavy hair. Love that, love that, love that. It's one of my favorite aspects of having to go on here actually. I like that.